Kill confirmed.
Passing a decoy!
UAV on station. Friendly bomb drone deployed. We have the lead. We've lost the lead.
Hostiles confirmed in the air!
We have secured the lead.
Got your cover!
Friendly gunship is inbound. Friendly airstrike on the way. Friendly bomb drone active. Our counter UAV is active. Strike on the way.
Enemy cover! Using hostiles confirmed in the AO!
Division is half complete.
That hurt. Quack, quack.
Friendly UAV online.
Your shield, boy. He fucking. Alright.
Engaging! Shit! Incoming!
UAV overhead. Hostile UAV in the area.
Passing a decoy!
Come on, I'm gonna cover part of yours.
Find a
It's $1,100. My dad's gonna owe me that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But we'll have to pay that until
Yeah.
he said like February or March. Because all they have to do is pay the deposits and he's gonna pay the
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
Hostile
There it
UAV
is.
missiles.
throwing Molotov! Take cover!
That's
Flashing enemy
all
spotted
passes.
here! Flash incoming!
Whatever.
Yeah.
Switching back! Molotov out! Got your back! Flash! Watch your eyes! Got another! Fire mission! Target mark! RPG!
What about?
Set the plane!
Friendly mortar strike inbound. Secure the lead.
Job.
Damn.
Victory secure. Good fighting.
It's JCPenney's coupon giving this Saturday.
Hey, what up, buds? What you up to tonight?
Hard point. Target area confirmed.
Hey,
Get to the hard point.
we're gonna try that raise in a little bit.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy personnel at the hard point.
I'm hit! Oh, taking a heal!
Hard point compromised. In the area.
Target down! Throwing Molotov!
UAV active.
Grenade!
Location next hard point. Get ready. Friendly UAV on station.
Fire!
Enemies on the perimeter.
I got
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Contact incoming!
Hey.
Hard point compromised.
Enemy KIA! Told to move!
Hardpoint compromised. Secure the area. Hostile mortar strike near your position.
Around! Losing contact! Check your bloody
Stand by. Enemy UAV active. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Hard point compromised. Secure the friendly UAV online.
changing mags! I'm thrown on! I'm reloading! Changing mag! Sniper's down. I'm reloading. Contact! Go Semtex!
Friendly UAV on station. We hold the advantage. Take it home. Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
What the fuck?
Hard point relocated. Secure the target area. UAV standing by. Copy. Station. Recon online. Enemy personnel at the hard point. Our UAV is orbiting the area. UAV is bingo fuel. RTB at this time. Locating the next hard point. Get ready. Friendly UAV online. Location updated. Capture the hard point. One minute left. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly mortar strike is down. 30 seconds remain.
Flash incoming!
Friendly UAV online. Friendly mortar strike on the way. Enemy counter UAV is active. Hostile UAV in the area. By the perimeter. Friendly SAE launched. Stand by. Enemy UAV overhead. Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
conducted a search of all other apartments on the top floor and made a start of
Game crashed. That's about right. Let's see. All right, I'll fix this. I will be right back. Get a load back up here.
Well, I don't think you remember Sean, man, but I play with Sean, man, still. Mitch, you remember Mitch and Mike? Mitch just hit me up on Facebook.
Oh yeah, Mitch and Mike. Don't wait. What happened? Don't one of their names Batman?
Nah. One of them
Remember
was
Batman?
It was Mitch and Mike's. They was Mitch and Mike's bloodline.
Bloodline, yeah. And then there was that dude Batman. We used to play with that dude Batman too.
Yeah, I still play with Batman and Chronic.
Yeah, Batman and Chronic. Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
I like how Shay sneaks into here after Swoogie was begging him to come play Hunt with us earlier, and we were just getting our shit pounded.
That game fucking sucks, man. I hate to say it.
What game?
Like we have
Showdown?
good games. They're fun sometimes, and then sometimes me and Swoogie will be in there just like
Get
killing
shit
people,
on.
having a good time, and then all of a sudden it'll just be like back to back to back. We can't even get a clue.
Man, I should fuck. You know what I was gonna get, man? I wasn't gonna lie, but when I had a rental car, they had gave me a Jeep Renegade Lightyear.
Don't get it.
You know what's crazy though? Is that for it to look so small, when I got in that motherfucker, and at that time I was like 400 and something pounds. I'm 316 now. So I was like, I felt comfortable in there. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I got like leg room, like I could spread my legs. Like I was like, how the fuck is this car so roomy for a big
And
ass
so
nigga? I was
small.
like, but yeah, but it was so small. That shit blew my mind, man. I drove that bitch all the way to fucking Florida, like 19 hours in that bitch. And I promise you, I never felt uncomfortable once in that car. I was like, that shit had, I was like speechless, bro. I was like, what the fuck? But I figured it out. The trunk space is small as hell. Like, literally small as shit. You can put a briefcase back there. That's it. Shit.
So when I was shopping for cars my last car, I was seriously thinking about getting one of those Renegades because they were like $15,000 for like within the past few years. Yeah,
Nah,
like
you could
they
get
were
a brand new one. Cause look, nobody was buying them bitches, so there was like it was 2021, but they still had brand new ones that were 2019, and they reducted the price on them like $6,000, so they were like $15,000. And people bought them like there was a article on the news about that shit on how many Jeep Renegades were sold in 2020. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, my buddy, he's a car salesman. He told me don't get one though. Like he said because I was trying to buy through him. He's like, I won't sell you one. I'm like, why not? They're fucking nice and cheap. And he said something about the engines and the oil. And like eventually you're gonna have to start putting like oil in the engines, and like overall the upkeep of them is just so ridiculously high.
You gotta put oil in all engines, shit.
Well, like no, this one was like not in the normal spot.
Oh, okay. I was like, huh?
You had to like allegedly you had to mix it with something and put it in a place that's not just oil.
Friendly sentry online.
Yep,
That's
sound
what he
like too
told
much
me.
for me already.
Yeah.
That was
I just want a car that goes fast as hell.
Get a Fiesta ST. There you go. Bam.
I just want a car to get me to work.
Like I was looking at the GMC Terrains. They're pretty nice and they're pretty inexpensive. But then again, I also thought about getting a minivan, to be honest. Like the Grand Caravans.
Yep.
Dodge Grand Caravan GTs, the motherfuckers are
They want the
nice.
full package, they nice.
But a lot of them used got like like this one's a 2019. That motherfucker got 75,000 miles on it already. God damn.
You don't want to get. You're not interested. Are you like mechanically inclined at all, or no?
I work at a body shop.
Oh well, there you go. Buy a cash car and just fix it up.
Nah, fuck that. Every time I buy them motherfuckers, they just dump money into them. I want to have a car that I could pay every month, and then I know if it fucking fucks up, I could take it somewhere and they fix it for free. Fuck that. I hate. I bought one car one time and I dumped like fucking like $9 grand into that bitch.
No more into it than you paid for it.
Yeah, definitely.
And still ended up fucking up.
I paid like $2,200 for it and shit, and I had to put like $9 grand in. And I only had it for like 2.5 years. I sold that motherfucker. I got rid of that bitch. Started having more problems, and I was just like, dude, it was like one thing after another, after another, after another, after another. And I was just like, fuck this, I'm done with this shit. I'm going back. Dude, I had that 2020 Camry. So that was my last car. I had a 2020 Toyota Camry Sports Edition. The 19-inch rims. It was red. I had it tinted out and shit. That fucker was nice. When I got locked up, repossession people came and took it. Bastards. Motherfuckers. I got the fucking video too of them dragging it down the block. Cause it's got I have both the key fobs, so it's got the back brakes are locked because it's a front wheel drive car. So when they went to hit, and the dude was towing it with a flatbed, so he had to pull it with the anchor, and he had to drag it down out of the spot and then down the block and then fucking put it onto the flatbed. I got it all on video, son of a bitch. Taking my car. I was pissed. I was only a month and a half behind too, and I'm like, man, that's some bullshit. Because most finance companies don't start coming to get your shit until you're like 4 months behind. I did call them. They wanted me to give them like fucking like $4,700 just to get the car back. Yeah, because the fees and all types of shit.
Before they took it, you should have called them.
I did call him. I told him that I wasn't gonna be able to make the payment because I had lost my job and shit. It's like they didn't even give a fuck, bro. They were like, oh, you're just gonna have to play catch up. They wouldn't even let me do like a added to the end of the year thing or anything. You know, you can add it to the end of your payments.
Defer your payment, yeah.
Yeah. They wouldn't even let me do that shit. Fucking bitch.
My favorite thing. I'm late on my car right now. They call me every day, every single day, and like
they pay that shit. They finna come get that motherfucker.
They're being nice to me. I'm paying it though. I am slowly paying it up. But
them motherfuckers were not nice to me at all.
Every fucking time they're all like, they call me every day. So I don't always answer. I'll answer it every couple days. That way they know, like, I'm not completely ignoring them, but I don't want to deal with y'all that much. Anyways, every single time I talk to him, is there a reason why you haven't been able to make your payments on time? And I literally tell him, I'm like, the same reason I told you the last 60 times I talked to you.
How many months are you behind?
Listen, I have literally been 1 to 3 months behind this entire fucking year.
Yeah. Dude, I was paying $725 a month for the Camry. But I was paying that bitch on time every month. Yeah.
It's more than I was paying for my Cadillac.
I was paying more. I was paying it on time every month. But then when I fucking went in transition to finding a new job, I fell behind a month and a half. I paid a half.
So what happened to me with my CTS? They came and snatched me right up.
I was like, bro. Oh, I remember that one you had. The white one? Or was it black?
I was red.
Red, yes, red. That was the same color as
Do we all have red cars here? What the fuck?
I like
used to.
Red cars. Where's that? Speaking of Cadillac,
I'm over red. Like, I'm over red. After having a red car, like, I was all for the black and red theme. It was super great looking. Now I'm just so over it.
they got this one right here. I'm kind of thinking that they'll give me this car. Is this a used 2016 Cadillac ATS V-Base? But it's only got 26,000 miles on it. And it's a 2016. I feel like they'll give me this car. I'm gonna call them tomorrow on that because I got 1,000 right now. I'm gonna ask them if I could put the 1,000 down as a deposit, and then when I show up, can I add 500 to that deposit and make that 1,500 down payment for this one? I think they'll do it. This is a nice looking car, but it kind of looks a little small, but we'll see. This motherfucker's clean.
What is it?
To any Toyota. Get
It's
any
a
Toyota. The
2016
roomiest thing ever.
The 2016 Cadillac ATS V-Base with 26,000 miles. So 26.
I got a 87 series 7 series BMW you can have.
That motherfucker runs?
Get it. Yep. You just gotta go get it.
It runs and everything.
Everything.
Well, I'll buy a plane ticket
What is it?
tomorrow, bro, and fly out there and go drive that bitch back.
87 BMWs Series 7.
They're like 750, 740.
Oh shit, I don't know. I ain't a car person. I just know it's a series 7 series.
Flights are cheap as fuck. Play with me.
Might have a picture of it. Let me see if I got a picture of it still.
That bitch can drive back from Florida. I'll fly out
What's
there
that
and get that motherfucker and drive it back.
What part of Florida you live in?
It's in New Orleans. I'm in Kansas City, but
New
Oh,
Orleans.
you're-
I lived in New Orleans for a year and a half.
Shit, you drive New Orleans.
Shit.
Yeah, New Orleans
I
actually
lived
me. I'm
30 minutes
Chicago.
south of Lafayette for like a good part of 2 years.
I ain't gonna lie though, this one's nice. This Cadillac, man. I wonder if they'll give me this motherfucker. Okay, it will. Man, it was 2016. It ain't like it's a newer car. Shit.
Enemies taking Charlie.
I'll push the fuck out this bitch.
I will say one thing I learned, because you know I lived in Texas my entire life. One thing, the people in Louisiana, just in general, they are just unique.
What the fuck?
They are though. It's true.
They're just like this, and I feel like everything just moves so fucking slow. Like you need to get something done, yeah, we'll have the part in about a week and a half, 3 weeks.
Damn, just a part?
Listen, I lived in a fucking farm town. At 12 o'clock p.m. every single day, there was a freaking weather siren go off in the middle of town to let the farmers know it was lunchtime.
What the fuck?
I lived in the middle of BFE.
I can't believe I don't have a single picture of this fucking car. Are you serious?
Dallas, what are you
No,
playing right now?
I'm playing Watch You Shop for Cars. Shopping Simulator 2022.
Oh, found it.
I'm kind of trying to figure out what I'm gonna.
No, I
have to
live in
shop through
a
this place.
I live in a warehouse community right now, and it's basically nothing but like half the people have like shops that they like make shit or have a business run out of. Other half of us all live in it. Everybody who lives in it, they're BMW fanatics.
Check your Facebook messages, bud.
I think I deactivated that shit.
Oh no, you good.
Hold on, let me see. I might not have.
Look.
I haven't been really using social media.
Hey, your messenger's still active.
Oh yeah, it is.
Probably deleted Facebook, but messenger's still good.
You shit popping up. What the fuck?
Kill confirmed.
Oh, there you go.
You go get it. You can have it.
Yeah, I'm fucking decent. How far is New Orleans from Chicago?
It's 14 hours. No, it's 11 hours from me. So I don't know.
Yeah, but is it going towards my way or is it going towards your way?
Coming from you, I think it's probably about the same. I think it's 11 to 14 hours. I feel like.
It ain't bad. I could fly over there real fast and then
Drive it
drive that
back.
motherfucker back. If I make it. If not, it's not. It's worth a try.
Yeah, actually, it's in Slidell, Louisiana, which is 45 minutes north of New Orleans, so it's a little closer.
Right by Mississippi.
Fucking
Yep.
Slidell.
Let me see how.
I
Yep.
deal with people from Slidell every day.
Spent the last year and a half there.
Yeah. Oh, that's where you were at? That's where you're at when you were like fucking doing all the filming and shit, right?
Yeah, after me and my kids' mama split up, you know, I ended up going down there. And I was only supposed to stay for 2 weeks to shoot some shit for their podcast, but I got down there.
You
got down there and fell in love.
fucking underground wrestling matches and shit, or what?
Yep, that's what I just did this weekend. They just
You got paid for that shit?
No, they do underground.
$400 for a
down there.
You got paid 400 for what? Just to do 3 hours? Man, that's decent shit.
Semtex out. Changing back.
Can't hear you.
For a 3-hour shoot.
Yeah, that's decent.
Yeah, bro, I make good money off that camera shit, man. I sold my camera, so I'm only using my homie equipment whenever I do shoots with him. So once I get my camera back, I can start making my own money again.
What do you
Good money in that shit, man. Videographer.
Porno.
Video. I shot a porno too, though. I've shot 2 porn scenes already. I made even more from the porn scenes. The porn scene, I got $5.50, and that was an hour and a half.
Damn.
Yep.
I was looking at Kias too.
Kias are dependable as
They're what?
Yep.
they're dependable as shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at them too. Like, look at this. This is decent.
They got a Kia. They really
Kia
love that
Sportage.
car.
Kind of small though. If I was to get a Kia, it'd have to be a Kia Optima.
Oh my god. Okay, Skokie. This whole time your stream's so blurry. I thought you were looking at something on North Smoky Boulevard in Smoky, Illinois.
streaming?
Where's your
I didn't even know you were streaming. Like,
No,
dang.
I'm streaming the
Oh, on Discord.
yeah, what I'm looking at.
I don't know if it'll let me.
I ain't got no.
Oh.
Yeah, it would. You could watch it.
Yeah.
On.
Without
Ain't got
pulling me
shit.
from the. Will it
No,
pull
no,
me
no,
from
no.
the Xbox Discord though?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
It might not.
it might, yeah.
Yeah, I think it will.
UAV overhead.
I'll just imagine it.
Lexus, Lincoln, Mazda, Nissan. Nissans aren't bad. I've heard some good things about Nissan.
I wish it wasn't cold, man. I would come out there like really soon, but I'm not coming out there when it's cold again.
Why not? It's the best time.
Fuck no, it's not. Not for me. I got like African skin.
I have to get like a
Weird.
2019 or some shit. They ain't gonna give me like no 2020 or 22.
We are hot-blooded Southerners, mister. We don't like the cold.
Hey, look. After being in the South all year last year and for the last 2 winters, I am not ready for the fucking winter. I'm not.
I just
This
don't
cold shit is not for me no more.
How cold is it over there in Florida?
Who in Florida? I'm not in Florida.
He's in
No,
Kansas
you're not
City.
in Florida.
No, I'm in Kansas. Kansas City is where I live.
Kansas.
Oh.
He's in Kansas.
I'm in the Midwest.
Damn, will they give me this used 2010 Nissan 370Z?
But if you're talking about the space in a car, you ain't gonna want a 370Z.
Oh, push this bitch though. That motherfucker's probably fast as hell.
I like what
Oh, it's
color
only a
it is. That's unique.
cylinder. That's lame.
Hostile UAV in the area.
I wanted a 350Z. That was what I wanted as my like first car was a freaking 350Z. Instead, I got a Fiesta.
Fiesta.
But listen, that Fiesta, I love that Fiesta. I hate it too, but I love it. I got to say something nice about it, or else it'll break again.
But Buzz almost did an adult thing and bought a couch today.
I bought a couch.
Cancel that bitch.
$1,000.
Bought some weed instead.
That's why you got some extra bread to spend an eighth, huh?
Hey, my room is nice though. You know, my living room is empty to the motherfucker.
Right, thank God before me and this girl split up, I had bought a couch for the basement. It was on sale for $1,000. It was like a $1,600 couch. It was on sale. I got it for $1,000. It's got like the cup holders that keep your shit cold, charges on the side, it's electric and all that shit. So when I moved, I had the couch for the front room. My front room is fully furnished, thank God. And then I just got my bedroom. Shit, my kitchen ain't really got shit. I don't even have a table or chairs in it. So, but I'm gonna have to get that shit. I'm going about this court shit. I'm sure they're gonna come here trying to inspect the house and shit to see how the living situation is for my son type shit. That's how they be.
Compromised. We've been defeated.
Can't be having no blunts all over the place.
Nah, I hardly even smoke anymore, man, to be honest.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I don't really smoke at all anymore. I just work. I just took a new job at this place called Douglas Auto Body. I'm a apprentice. I'm learning how to prep and paint vehicles. And shit, it starts off at 20, and then after 6 months, it goes to 25, and then after a year, I'll be certified, and then I can find jobs other places where I can make up to like $30 an hour. So right now, I've just been like taping off cars, sanding, bondoing and shit, kind of learning all that.
Once you learn it, you can open up your own shop.
Yeah, that too. Shit.
Charge what you want to.
It's decent. The guy just came today to fit me for my uniforms. I get like my actual like body shop like uniforms that say my name on them and shit, and then Douglas Auto Body type shit.
Hell yeah.
It's decent. You get a jacket, you get a Carhartt jacket that says your name on it and shit too. I was like, damn, that's what's up. Shit.
Fancy.
Yeah, that's decent. It's a job for now. But it's also a trade though. I'm learning a trade that costs like 30-40 grand to go to school for, and I'm learning it for free.
That's it.
And shit. So I was like, fuck it, I'll take advantage of this shit. After a couple years, I could be certified. I could go to like Mako or some shit, you know, be making better money. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of dig the Toyota RAV4s. I've been in one as a rental when they had my Toyota, and it was nice. It was the Toyota RAV4 Adventure. It wasn't the like LE.
I had a new one of those. I love that motherfucker.
What, the RAV4s?
Yep.
Yeah, bro. They put me in one that was a RAV4, but it was a 2020 or 2021, but it was called the Adventure. It was like a special edition or some shit, but that thing was loaded.
Yeah, I didn't get the loaded one with shit. Even the one I had, and that was a few months ago, so it was a new one.
This shit. Dallas, you see this? I'll drive this. Push the fuck out of this. I will push the fuck out of this.
Why?
Why not? This thing is fucking nice. Look how nice. I have a son. This thing is like perfect. And it's low key as fuck too.
Put you on the RAV.
No, this is this one's a 2019 Toyota Sienna. SE.
I know what that is too.
Yep.
Are you gonna get some dad shorts and some Nikes with the socks that show too?
Why not?
That's usually how I dress in the summer. I wear Nike fucking Nike slides with some fucking with black socks. Damn right.
Hey, the dad vibe is in right now.
Pair of fucking camouflage cargo shorts. Regular t-shirt to match, and a fitted or a snapback, and I'm good to go, bro. Daddy mode, straight up.
Hop out and pull your son out and watch him be looking like, okay, I see.
Yeah, women be daddy. You know how many women I had fucking hitting on me when I was always with him by myself, like downtown or going places with me. They'd be like, "Oh my God, your son is so cute." Be a girl with just her kid and shit. Next thing you know, we wrapping it up. And then I'm back at the crib wrapping it up. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie, there was like 4 or 5 times that I came up on a bitch like that. Yeah, or a female. Yeah, shit's crazy, bro. It's females like that shit. They honor that type of shit. They want to see a man be a father. But right now, my baby mama's being a bitch. She's punishing me for wanting to be a father, which is fucking terrible because there's motherfuckers out there that don't even give a fuck about their kids or don't want to have shit to do with their kids. But you women sometimes can be so damn selfish and be spiteful that it's ridiculous. The things they'll do and shit. It's crazy.
Just do what I'm doing, man. Just get yourself in a position where can't nobody tell you no. That's simple. You get to a position where they can't tell you no. You know, that is that easy. Once I gave up and stop worrying about what should be and what could be, fuck it, bro. All you gotta do is just get to a point to where they have no reason and no legal way to be able to tell you no. Just get all your shit right. That's all you gotta do. You gonna have to spend some money for her. You know, I can already tell that she gonna fight it.
I had my shit right when she took the kid. Oh
yeah, but you know they got more power than us when it comes to that. So
I got court on the 19th. They told me file my appearance. Her attorney calls me. He tells me that I gotta file my appearance. I go on there. Well, I'm hoping I filed it. But man, that shit was so fucking goddamn confusing. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And she knows that I'm not good with that type of shit, so I feel like she's taking advantage of me right now, bro. You feel me? Like, I may know how to build a computer, I may know how to fucking play games good and all that shit, but when it comes to all that paperwork shit and all that, I don't have a lawyer right now, so I have to defend myself, bro. That shit.
Call me, and I will help you with all that shit. You know, I'm dealing with it myself, so.
Yeah, I had to file the appearance. I don't know if I did it right or not, but her attorney told me that if I didn't file the appearance on the 19th, I wouldn't have no say so at all, and everything that she's asking for, she's gonna get pretty much. So the attorney tells me he's like, oh, she wants to come to an agreement. So the lady on the phone says the attorney's gonna call you and have like a conference with you and ask you like, what would you want, you know, and shit like that.
How it goes is you have to do mediation first. So
Right.
They're gonna have y'all talk first and try to see if y'all can come up to an agreement without having to do no bullshit. If y'all can't do it, if y'all can't come up to an agreement, y'all gonna have to go to classes, or after the
Hey,
class.
she's trying to
then
make
you can
this
go
shit
to-
difficult, bro. Like, look, this is all I'm asking for. You tell me if you think this is too much. I'm asking for every other weekend, 1 day in midweek Wednesdays, just to pick him up, to take him to dinner and ask him how his day was. 2 phone calls a day. Right?
Listen, if you do that, you don't have to pay child support. She's not gonna do that. She's not gonna go for that automatically.
I'm paying
If
child
she
support already.
I know, but if you win that agreement that you just asked for, you don't have to pay child support anymore because it's gonna be considered 50-50.
So this is what she's asking for. Because I asked him first. I said, well, what does she want? He said she wants full decision making for him, his religion, his curricular activities, medical, and school. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I told the guy. And then I said, what else? He said she wants full custody for his living, where he lives, which means she wants to make it where he can't speak up and say where he wants to be when he's he's got to stay with her till he's 18. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Don't do it. Don't do it, bro.
And I told dude, and he's like, what do you want? I said, listen, all I want to do is be able to be in my son's life, be able to see him, you know, be able to do shit with him. That's all that matters to me. I told dude.
With my oldest, I first agreed to only every other Sunday, and I regretted that shit, bro. I'm telling you,
If it's not every other week, I ain't doing it, bro.
It's worth it now to fight for what you want, because it's harder to make changes after the situation is already established, because that's what I'm trying to do now, is trying to make changes to my shit. And
Yeah, that's what I thought I was gonna do. I thought I was gonna
do anything you have to in the beginning to fight the fight, so that way whenever you get in my position, you ain't got to do what I'm dealing with now,
Yeah, see,
because
this
it's
is-
even worse for me, bro.
What I thought I was gonna do was just gonna go with whatever I could get with her first, and then like a year or two after I paid child support and I'm doing everything I was supposed to do, then I was gonna file for 50-50 for joint custody. Because right now, bro, I ain't gonna get it, bro. I'm not gonna win. She's got a fucking lawyer that she's paying like 10 grand for. I don't have a lawyer, right? But that's the thing though, she has a support. She has family behind her. Her parents are fucking got a shit ton of money. I ain't got nobody behind me to help me. I gotta do it on my own. She doesn't know what it's like to be an adult. You feel me? So it's fucked up in my situation, but it's good for her because she's got that support system behind her. Her mom and dad, her dad's a retired police officer. He's got a pension. He owns a bar and a restaurant. Her mom's got a retired nurse. She's got a 401k with like over fucking 400 grand in it and shit. They got money. You know what I mean? She comes from a wealthy ass family.
Same fight I'm fighting right now.
Yeah, they come from a wealthy ass family, bro. Like, so I figured, fuck it, I could take what I could get, and as long as I can see my son, that's the main goal right now, is just to be able to see him. You know, every other weekend, that's cool, and one day during the week, I'm cool with that.
There ain't no win to fight right now, so you're right.
And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about paying the child support. Like, it ain't shit but a little $400 a month. It ain't nothing. It's $100 a week. I can manage.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's a reason why she don't want to grant you that on her side, because she loses the child support. I know you don't give a fuck about paying it,
Yeah, but that's
on,
what
on
her
her
lawyers are probably telling her, that like, don't lose the child support. Like, I'll still pay the child support. I don't give a fuck. I'll pay it still. I'll still pay it. We could do it through your attorney. We can make it official. I'll still pay that shit every month.
You should look though, because out here they got a group that'll help single fathers pay for legal shit.
Can't
So
find
you-
none over here, bro. They're all backed up and shit. You got to be in a waiting line for them and shit. It's crazy,
Yeah,
bro. I've been
yeah.
calling them and shit, bro. Like, so right now I just got to do what I got to do. And then, cause bro, she's got all types of shit. She's put so much shit against me. She put that I was an abusive drug addict, that I left the kid in the car by himself to get a tattoo, that I drove him in the front seat. Like, she put all types of lies in that shit, bro. Like, I ain't never drove my son in the front seat of the car. I ain't never leave him in the car to get a tattoo. For one, he was in the car with my nephew who's 21 years old. Like,
Bro,
yeah, I used to do drugs
You ain't
back
gotta
in the day.
explain to me,
Like,
bro, I know.
you know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up. Like, the way she's being spiteful as fuck. But before all this shit happened, I told her, let's sit down.
Don't even worry about that no more. Take the emotion out of it.
Mhm.
And fuck what she doing. You know what I'm
I'll
saying?
give
Just
her what
do
she
what you gotta
doing.
do.
I just want my
But if
shorty.
you get a chance, I sent you 2 links on Discord. One is just a subreddit called Legal Advice. Literally, people can be so fucking helpful on there. And if you explain your situation, what she's trying to push for, what you want, some people straight up say like you need a lawyer, or some of them will actually like give you advice. The other thing I sent you was something from work, pretty much. It's just I typed in the zip code up on your stream there for that place that you're looking at, and I typed in the word custody, and it's just a list of people who deal with custody legal aid.
Yeah, I don't know why she's being like this. It's fucking crazy, man. Blows my mind, bro. Like, and then she like, it's like she tries to like hold on to me, like type shit. Like, she was telling my mom some crazy shit. Like, what the fuck was she telling her and shit? Like, am I being selfish? Like she be telling my mom like, oh, I just want him to be happy. I want him to find happiness and blah blah blah. But it's like, I know as soon as I start talking to another female or start dating a female, she's just gonna come at me harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's super selfish, bro. Like, she puts like weird ass bios and shit. Like, I miss and wish I could just hug you, or I miss you so much it's killing me inside. Like, all types of crazy shit. Like, what the fuck are you on, bro? Like, shit blowing my mind.
Bipolar?
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened. 9 years though. And then all of a sudden shit just went sour.
Hostile VTOL incoming.
No, I feel that. I was in my relationship and married for 12 years.
But I'm just
Like-
trying to take what I could get right now. So if I could get what I'm asking for, I'll take that shit. And then 2 years from now, when I'm more financially stable and they see I'm paying the child support, I'm abiding by it, I'm doing everything I gotta do, then I'm gonna go with the lawyer, file an appeal, and then I'm gonna ask for 50-50. And that's just what I gotta do, because right now I ain't gonna win. She's crushing me already. So, like,
No,
there
you're
ain't
right.
nothing to it.
You got enough for a lawyer and all that shit. You ain't gonna be able to
Yeah.
beat without a lawyer, at least.
And a public defender ain't gonna do shit. He gonna help somewhat, but he ain't gonna do shit.
I mean, you still want to try to find something. If you can go in with something, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I'm
You know what
gonna ask for a public defender. I'm definitely.
I'll tell you, you're gonna go through mediation and a whole bunch of steps first before it gets to court.
Yeah. So that's what he did. He called and he was like, "What do you want?" And I explained to him. I was like, "I just want every other weekend, one Wednesday, every Wednesday, just to pick him up and take him to dinner." And I was like, "I just want 2 phone calls a day. One when he's done with school, one before he goes to bed." And then I was like, for holidays, Christmas, when she's done with him, if she could drop him off to me for a couple hours, etc. Thanksgiving, Easter. I feel like that ain't a lot to ask at all. But that's basically what we had agreed to before all this shit went sour. Like, that's what we had. It was every other weekend, 2 phone calls. Or I'd hit him on the tablet with my tablet. We would Zoom or Skype for a little bit and shit or whatever, or FaceTime and shit. And it was all good. Like, and even at that point, bro, I told her, let's sit down. Let's make an agreement. We ain't got to do child support. We ain't got to do none of this shit. I said, we could type it out, our agreement, and then you come with your mom as a witness. I'll bring my mom as a witness. We could both sign it. They could sign it. We can notarize it. And I told her, I'll give you 300 cash or 400 cash a month, as child support. She didn't want to do it. She did not want to do it, bro. And I felt like it was fair as fuck. I felt like it was fair as hell. 400 a month? That's what she's getting right now. She's getting 400.
They don't give her the power she wants.
But I told the judge, I was like, I'm not working right now. So the judge dropped it down to $295. And you know. But when I put in that I'm working, you know, they're gonna bring it back to 400. But I still gotta fill out the paperwork where I gotta put how much I pay in rent. I pay $1,000 in rent. I pay a phone bill. I pay lights and utility. So that 400 is gonna drop, and she doesn't even know that. Once I put in all that, and they see.
No. See, that's where you're wrong. See, I used to think that too, but it doesn't matter how much you make, how much you got to spend, how much you got to pay out. The only thing that matters are the child's expenses and how they been paid.
Because
it don't matter how.
They told her that she was financially wealthy enough to take care of him by herself. That she didn't even need my help. She makes over $60K a year.
So what determines it is how much the kid's insurance is, how much it costs for the kid to go to daycare or any after care or after school stuff. That's what's going to determine how much you got to pay.
She wound up opening her mouth during the first child support court, and told them that he's under